Again. Okay. Hi. Well, welcome to Uncle Mike's Pool. My name is Sarah.
I think class is just gonna listen because they can't talk.
Yeah. But,
And
yeah. We're here with, Nice tonight.
What's up?
Hi.
specifically Roddy.
Yeah, specifically Roddy from Nice. And Klaus is here too.
What's
And
he
Jack.
Alright, Roddy, we ask exactly one question, and then we just kind of let it spiral.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's the worst crime you've ever committed?
The worst crime?
Yeah, like most illegal.
Definitely has, like, I've never, like, shit, that's weird. No.
Oh, there's this one girl at my school that's valedictorian, and I think she's a robot.
Yeah,
Nice.
we have so fucking many
I've
of
never-
those.
I've never seen her outside in the rain. I've never seen her portray, like, human emotion. She just sits there with a very blank smile, and, like, her eyes are basically always glossed over. It's like there's nothing going on in her brain.
Because she's always cracking those books.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably. The only thing she can think about is when her next test is.
Yeah. Gonna go to Harvard or some shit.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in her life. Once I asked her, I sent her a Snapchat because my friend was like, I'll give you $30 so we can get her to smoke weed with you. And like, I don't smoke that often. This is even funnier. And I was like, hey, my friend said he'll give me $30 if you smoke weed with me, will you? She goes, do I get any of the money? I go, no. She's like, no, regardless. But it was the most awkward interaction, and then she just did not ever text me again.
Damn.
It was a win-win.
If like said, yeah, I'll give you some of the money to like guarantee her smoking weed with you, because I think that would be.
What?
Yeah, Klaus, you're cutting out so fucking much.
Fart? Question mark?
That's so true, Queen. Yo,
Wait,
I was awake for like
Roddy.
25 hours straight in the past day, and then I took like a 3-hour nap, and like I've been up since then.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Roddy, what do you play at Nice? 'Cause I don't know much of the Nice lore.
Word. I play guitar and I sing.
Bass. That's so cool.
Sage plays drums and Abe plays bass.
That's sick. Oh fuck, I almost went the wrong way. Oh shit, I went the wrong way.
You're driving?
Yes.
What the-
I went the wrong way. Fuck. Almost. Oh fuck. Fuck that. I went the wrong way again. I'm going under a bridge. Really? Dude,
Klaus, what the fuck?
where I'm going. Oh, I'm going on to I-75.
This is the
Fuck.
fucking episode of Uncle Mike's Pool where Jack Morris gets like lost.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. I'm going like 55 on a 25. So there's not much going well. This is like genuinely terrifying. Oh my god.
I remember it was like 2 days after I like got my license for the first time. I like went for a drive. I think Klaus might remember this. I like called them during this, but I got so fucking lost. Like it was like I had just gotten my license and I was like, I'm gonna go for a drive, and I was only planning to go like 15 minutes away, and I ended up driving like 300 miles because I just could not figure out where I was.
What?
Yeah.
How long was that drive?
It was a fucking while. It was like a good like 6 hours. Yeah.
What the heck? Oh, 68. Okay, I'm on the right path. I'm on a 6-lane highway right now. I don't really know where I am.
Damn, 6 lanes? Where do you live?
I live just outside of Atlanta, so we got really big highways.
Nice. Atlanta's cool. We've only played there once.
Yo.
But
Again.
I would love to. I think we had a couple tours that had stops in Atlanta that were canceled.
Darn. You guys should, when shows come back, you guys should play in Chicago. That would be pretty cool. Fred, Texas show.
Play where?
Fred, Texas is the town that Klaus lives in. Right, Klaus?
Fred, Texas?
Texas was the town I live in.
Yeah.
What, where's Fred, Texas at?
In Texas.
Oh, nice.
In Texas.
Nice. Texas is sick. It's one of my favorite states.
Oh.
It's got Buc-ee's.
Yeah, bro, I love that.
Buc-ee's is cool.
Roddy, what's been your worst experience touring?
Worst?
Yeah.
I don't, like, it's, I think, like, if you'd asked me this question, like, a year ago, I would have had, like, a much more, like, negative feeling about this story, but, like, now, like, looking back on it with the absence of touring, it's like, damn, sure would I sure would like to go back to, like, night like this again, you know, but, like, we played in Carbondale, Illinois.
Oh, fuck.
And,
that sucks. I hate that part of Illinois.
Yeah, if it's Illinois, like any like further south than like Rockford, I'm not really trying to hang out there because and like it's it's just a boring. It's just basically Missouri, you know.
Yeah.
And Missouri's ass. But so we played in Carbondale, Illinois, and there's this punk house there that's been running for like 35 years. And
holy shit.
Yeah, and like the people who own the house just really like having shows. So like they used to live there and have shows, and then they bought the place, and now they only rent it out to people with the pretense that they run shows. And
that's sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I booked it, because I was like, yo, how fucking cool would it be to play at this house that like I think Rise Against played there.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, or maybe it was down the street that they played, but like they because there was a whole bunch of houses there that were running, and like there was a bunch of like old people at the show who used to go to shows in the 90s and stuff, and they were like, yeah, this place was crazy. But like so we pull in, and like it's kind of just this weird vibe from like the second we get there.
Mm-hmm. And
like people are like honestly like but we from the second we get there, like we go into the gas station, like people are looking at you weird, and it's just like, man, where the hell are we? And I'm like, fuck it. So we're like, fuck it, let's just go get to the venue, and then we can figure out what to do, because we got there like way earlier than we intended to, which was also crazy because when we left in the morning, we were like, shit, we're gonna be late. And then by the time we got there, we were like 2 hours early. So it was like, I can't remember if we like misread the time on the event page or something. And, you know, I think that's what happened, because the show didn't start till 10 when we like found out when we got there. Like
that's
doors,
so late.
like doors
shit.
weren't until 10. And so we get there, like we're trying to find the venue, and like we're driving down the block, like going kind of slow, and like I look down at the end of the block, and I'm like, damn, y'all see that house at the end of the block that's like all black with the sunken in porch? And someone was like, yeah, man, that hope the show's not there. That place looks kind of run down. And then right then I got a text from the guy that was like, yo, I see you. It's the black house at the end of the block. Just come on in. And so we get there, like the people who like set up the show were like very nice, like kind of standoffish. And like no one was really like talking to us or anything, or like we asked when the show was starting, and we got kind of like a half answer, and they were like, it was just kind of something like that, like just like whenever it starts, or like something like that. And it was just like, okay, and we're hanging out, and like the house itself was like really cool, because there was like 35 years worth of posters or like show flyers like on the walls. So like there was some cool shit. You're like, I mean, I hadn't heard of any of the bands because they were like no-name bands in the 80s and 90s and stuff. But like, it was just cool to like see like all the posters, and like there was the poster with Rise Against on it, and it was just like, damn, this is sick. But then like later as the show goes on, like there's people doing heroin and meth like at the show, Which like, no judgment to people who like participate in that. It was just like kind of a shock to us, like as far as like our usual show experience. Like we usually don't have people doing that. And and it was just like kind of uncomfortable. I did like have this really cool talk with this guy who lived in the house in the 90s about like what DIY was like in the 90s. So I was like, well, shit, like how has it changed? Like, what was it like booking shows? He's like, well, we had a phone and people would call us on the phone, and we'd be like sitting in the living room smoking weed, and people would call us and set up a show, and we'd be like, yeah, we got you on the calendar. And just like, which I think is fucking wild. Like the thought of like setting up a tour and like not having like at least an event page to like confirm that there's a show happening, like would stress me out.
Yeah.
So that was cool. And then like, as I'm talking to him, he kind of like, shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. But so I get on talking with that guy. Like the show does, like starts, like music starts probably like 10:30, 10:45, and then which is fucked up. Like music, we didn't play until 2, which then there was still somehow people there. And then there was this guy who like after the show was over, like his girlfriend like didn't go bring the truck around, and he like kind of was like snapped at her and was like super mean, and then like turned around to us and like called her a bitch. And it was just like, whoa, man, like that's not chill. And then like he's talking to us and he's like, yeah, we want to come up and play with y'all in Minneapolis. And I was like, man, fuck you, you're kind of a dick. But I said like, yeah, man, just like hit me up, I might be able to set you up a show. He was like, no, fuck that, we want to play with you. And like it was just like super intense. And I was just like, what the fuck, man? I was like, yeah, man, we'll see. And then we got paid for the show, and we got paid like a good deal of money, which was wild because like it didn't seem like anybody was really paying, or that anybody really fucked with us at all. Yeah, and then like we asked if we could stay at the house, and like they gave us like a half answer, didn't say no, but it was like pretty clear they didn't want us to stay there. And it was just like, dude, what the hell is with this place? And so we're like thinking about getting a hotel, and then this guy comes up to me, and he's like, hey, I heard you're looking for a place to stay. Like, we have a show, we have a house, and we do shows. Do you guys want to come stay with us? And I was like, yeah, like that'd be sick. And then they're like, it's just like a block away. Do you want to come see it before you like commit? And I was like, that's fucking weird. Why do I have to come see it to commit to that? Yeah. But I was like, fuck it. So I went, and it was just me with these 2 people I don't know. And when we're walking there, the guy tells me, or so it was this guy and his partner or his wife. I don't know who the hell they were. I still don't know their names or anything. But they're telling me, they're telling me, like that the house that they live in has also been having shows for like 15, 20 years. And I was like, dude, what the hell is with this town that like the show houses, like how show houses aren't supposed to run this long? Like, and at this point, I'm convinced it's for a reason. Like, this is what happens when show houses go on for 30 years, is they become weird. But they're telling me that like everybody grew up in the town like going to these shows, and everybody who grew up became the lawmakers and like the police in the town, who are just like okay with shows happening. And I was like, that's cool, but also really weird. Like I've never been to a place like that. And like but so we're walking over to their house, and like he tells me that he's microdosing on acid, but he's like very clearly not microdosing. Which is fine. Like, if you want to do acid, like, that's fine. I don't care. But like, it's just weird that you would like lie to me about the amount you took. Like, right? Like, you're macrodosing. And and he like.
I mean, I feel like you should. I feel like you'd be more judgmental. You know, Nice is like a known straight edge band.
Yeah, you know us. Really,
You know, notoriously straight edge.
yeah.
Sorry about your story though.
Yeah, no, but he tells me that, and I'm like, okay, like that's kind of weird, but like whatever, like they're letting us stay, like I don't really care. But they're like, do you want to see the basement where we have shows? And I'm like getting huge like horror movie vibes. And I'm like, fuck it, yeah. And I go downstairs, and it's this big room with like honestly was a way sicker basement to have a show in. And I was like, hell yeah, this is cool. But I turn and see the wall. So all the walls are painted yellow, but on one of the walls there's a mural. So what's the Pokemon that like has like the mushroom head and is like drooling?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember their name, but yeah, there's a mural of Autosh on the wall and a bunch of weed leaves, and then next to that there's a big mural of Flo from Progressive, but her face is completely rubbed off, and there's two black holes for eyes and nothing else on the face. And then she's holding a sign that says "Dance, motherfuckers." And they were like, "Isn't this place sick?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I got like alarm bells like going off like crazy. And I'm like, you know what? Probably not going to stay here. Like, I didn't say this to them, but in the back of my head, I'm like, we're probably not staying here. And then so they're like, here, we'll take you to the living room. We'll show you, like, where you guys will be staying. And so we're walking into the living room. And as we're walking in, the guy, like, turns around to me, like, really quickly and is like, all right, to preface this. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? And he's like, to preface this, we have a homeless guy staying with us sometimes. He comes and goes. He might be here tonight. He might not. So like, yo, like that's super cool of y'all to like house this person. Like that's dope.
Yeah.
But what the like I'm supposed to bring like my stuff, like me and my friends and all of our stuff here. And there's just this guy who like doesn't have anything to lose, like who has free access to us while we're sleeping. Like, what the fuck? And they like I go in there and like their living room was wild. Like, so it's like the dirtiest room I've ever seen, but not like dirty. Like there's shit like all over. Like there's like just like cans and stuff all over the floor. It was a clean floor of like garbage and stuff. But I mean, there's like dirt and leaves everywhere on this like hardwood. Like there was just like a thin layer of leaves like all across the floor, and there was nothing in the living room. Not like no couches, no chairs, except 1 2-cushion couch with the arms and the back cut off. So it's literally just the cushions like sitting in the middle of the fucking living room. And there's like a pile of this man's stuff, the guy who's staying there, like in the corner. And like they were like, yeah, so like we're gonna go out and party.
Yeah.
Roddy, do you listen to any DIY bands still, or have you just moved past that?
Yeah, I do. I think honestly, a big reason why I kind of like fell off of listening to a lot of DIY bands this year is because it kind of makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because no shows. Mm-hmm. And especially like listening to my friends' bands, like I've really been slacking because it's I can't even touch like Somewhere City or anything because it's like it just reminds me of like the release show we played and like just missing all my friends and stuff, and like so I think that's a big reason why I kind of haven't listened to as much new DIY music. Mm-hmm. But like recently I've been getting back into it a little bit. Like I listened to the Guitar Fight record when it came out a ton.
Oh, that shit is so
good. But like the Fatal 4-Way Split was really good.
That was.
Yeah, that one bonkers.
Yeah. I really like the new Hospital Bracelet stuff.
Oh shit.
I haven't listened to the new single, but I've listened to a lot of other stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I love them.
I really
They're so
like-
good.
Because I just listening to there's a band from Minneapolis called Keep for Cheap that
Mhm.
just put out a new song. It's fucking sick. What else is there? I've listened to like the Clear Body record that's gonna come out on Friday is fucking insane. Really stoked about that. Really stoked. I've got a lot of like unreleased stuff in my DMs that is really dope. Like I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but the new Stars Hollow record is fucking sick.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I think
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Huh?
Jack,
You sent it to me, I don't believe you.
I don't believe it's real.
If I could, I would, but it's dope and like, people like that. I love that band so much. Tyler sent it to me the other day, and I listened to it, and I almost teared up for a little bit, or I did tear up for a little bit because it was like I miss that motherfucker so much. Like both of those two, like Gavin and Tyler both. Like I miss them both so much. But yeah, it's a great record that's coming out soon, or hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Since like over quarantine, like 3,000 new DIY bands have formed. You know,
That's been like one of the craziest and like coolest things I think
Yeah.
is like I personally I think I would have been pretty discouraged to start a project. Like there's been even times where it's been like, well shit, like are we even gonna survive like this year off, you know?
Mhm. Yeah.
But we will, but it's super sick that like people are like, yeah, we're starting new bands and we're like just gonna like grind and like really like hone whatever we're making, and then when touring's coming back, we're gonna get into it and shit, and like I think that shit's dope.
Yeah.
Roddy, yeah, nice DMs are open. I need to send you a band from my area. They've
Cool.
got-
What's it called?
Right now I think it's Aspiring Arsonist. I don't have any music
Yo, Jack.
Yo.
for the.
Yo.
I have 30 seconds. I have like a minute total of their music. Super tight. You'll love it.
Hell yeah, I'll
Mm.
peep.
I'll send you some of the bands from my area, but I'm in all of them.
Yeah.
They're like 4 bands on Pentenses. I'm in all of them.
Yeah, because there's Class Insider Surfers, there's WD-40, there's fucking Eddie and the Jawbreakers, and then
There's Eddie and the Jawbreakers.
Spaghetti Sauce Nutsack.
Nice.
Dude, I love Spaghetti Sauce Nutsack.
I don't. It sucks. It's like awful.
So do y'all play where do y'all play shows?
We don't.
Oh, word. I mean, like obviously, like not. Like, are these like newer projects or?
Oh, I played shows with Spaghetti Sauce on set when I was like in middle school.
Nice. That's sick.
Like in my garage and my friend Caden's front yard.
That's dope.
Yeah, but I want to play. Like full band Klaus shit. 'Cause, like everything that we have out for Klaus and the Cider Seekers right now is just like really like acoustic, like demo level shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of sucks, but I feel like if it was full band, it would suck less.
Yeah. I get that.
Feel that.
So true.
So true. Yeah, I don't know. There's some cool Chicago venues for sure. Like, I mean, there's obviously
I
like.
love Chicago.
Oh yeah, I don't live in Chicago. I live like.
Chicago's my favorite fucking city.
Yo, that's
Wait,
so
Rob.
sick.
Follow-up part to the new DIY bands thing.
Oh.
If you've checked any of them out, which ones do you think you see the most promise in?
Of newer bands?
Yeah.
Is Guitar Fight considered a newer band?
No, they've been around
No.
before quarantine. I'm talking about those like bands of like.
Word.
Are you 15? Skater?
From I've heard a lot of good things about Plague Skater, and I feel like from what I've heard, I'd really like them.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't checked them out. I don't really know if I've heard a bunch, or any at all from bands that have started since quarantine.
Yeah.
Honestly, because I've been super shitty about checking out new music.
Yeah.
Me
too.
I like listening to Orchid for 3 weeks straight.
Right. I've been getting really into like listening to a lot of stuff from like the 80s and 90s. I'm really into Oasis lately.
Based.
Oasis.
And then like I've been revisiting Metallica like hardcore lately.
Metallica's sick.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've checked out Your Arms Are My...
What's that?
You checked out Your Arms Are My Cocoon, right?
I have not.
Oh, you
I've seen them on Twitter.
They're so good.
I've seen them on Twitter, yeah.
If you're gonna check out like a newer band, I want it like as much as I want to plug like a band on my label, I really think you should check out Your Arms Are My Cocoon.
They're good. I like them a lot.
Didn't Fantano just share that lobster fight band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my heart sunk. I saw that. It's crazy.
Why'd your heart sink? I was freaking the fuck out. It's so
in a positive way. Like I don't know if it's really a positive term.
It's not at all.
That term has positive connotations.
Yeah.
But in the context I just used it in, it does. So checkmate, liberal.
Yeah, no, Roddy,
Yeah,
you said you like Chicago. Oh, what's your favorite Chicago venue, if you have one? That's what I was going to ask.
Favorite Chicago venue? We played the Metro.
Yo, that's my favorite too. Or I don't know if that's your favorite, but I fucking love the Metro.
That was one of the fucking sickest experiences ever.
Yeah, no, Metro is a fucking fantastic venue.
I felt like a fucking rock star. Like I was like, that was like the old like one of the moments where like definitely like one of just like it was just so cool.
No, I love Metro. My favorite song, I like Metro and I like the Sub T.
Sub T is dope.
Yeah.
But so I think the coolest thing about playing the Metro, like not like obviously the coolest thing was like playing in front of 1,000 people, but like the one of the coolest things about like the process was like they carry in your gear for you, and like which is something that like totally is not what we're used to, and like I like walked in and was like, hey, like, where do we bring in our gear? And they're like, oh, well, like, go out to your van. We'll have someone come help you. And I thought they meant they were going to have someone, like, show it, like, hold the door open for us. But then, like, I'm, like, taking, like, the guitars and stuff out of the van. And, like, this guy's like, here, I'll take that. And, like, takes my amp, like, out of my hands. And I was like, yo.
Imagine he didn't work.
Right. Just
he was just robbing you guys.
It was serious. It's such like a little thing, but it was just like all three of us like were looking at each other. We were like, "Holy shit, they're carrying our amps, dude!"
Yeah, I don't know. Metro goes fucking crazy. Like I don't know if it's just the shows I've been to there, but like people go fucking wild at Metro shows.
Yeah, it was, and then
it's
like
a cool venue.
To just like we got to hang out like in the green room was sick because there's like the green room, and then there's like 3 individual green rooms for all of the bands, have their own green room within the big green room, and it was just like, man, like this is like some real, like they had like a cooler of beer for us like in there already, and like it was all on ice. They had like a cooler full of water, a separate cooler. I was just like, that's like shit I used to like think about doing when I was like 12, and and it was like, damn, I can't wait to be a rocker, and so I can, live the rocker life and the venues give me beer and shit, but like that shit was wild.
Yeah.
12-year-old Roddy fantasizing about beer.
Yeah.
That's so true.
So true.
Yeah, no, it was one of the craziest fucking nights ever. But there's a ton of cool Chicago venues.
Yeah.
Most of the coolest shows we've had in Chicago have been either in like we played this third floor apartment one time, which was weird, like or we played it twice, and like the stairs were like awful to carry everything up, but that place was really cool. The second time we played there, we played with Mount Pocono, and then it was like super packed, and that was the night we like actually like met all the Beach Bunny people.
Oh, that's so cool.
Like, yeah. And then,
You heard the new Beach Bunny single?
oh yeah, I've been like John
Yeah,
sent that to
I
me
fucking
like
love Beach
a
Bunny.
couple months ago. It's so good.
Yeah.
I love that band. Like,
Yeah, me
it's been
too.
so cool. They're all like the sweetest people ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like genuinely,
We
like
need to
some of like my favorite
them
people
all.
I've ever met. Like, while being in the
I was
context
talking
of rock.
I was talking to Jack today, and he said we need to get and talking about guns and such.
Yeah, I remember that. That was in the group chat.
Was that in the group chat?
Yeah.
No, I forgot we had that.
How many interviews do you think we
But yeah.
missed?
Yeah, there's a lot of times where
We
we'll
just
just have
didn't
shit
do
planned and then
for
we
whatever
just won't
reason.
do them.
We just woke up and we were like, yeah, we like said we were gonna do them, and we just woke up and we're like, I don't think I'm gonna do this today.
Yeah.
I've just straight up like dipped from them. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go wander around the woods now.
Yeah.
Speaking of Beach Bunny, I got a Beach Bunny vinyl in like August. And side A is like very, very scratched.
Stop airing your fucking problems with that vinyl.
I know. Klaus, I feel like every time I've ever talked to you since August, you've mentioned that.
Because I'm really upset about it. Because I like, it was like April. It's really upsetting. Because I really wanted to listen to Beach Bunny on vinyl, but then God said no.
Klaus, I don't know how many times I've heard you talk about this vinyl.
I mean, that's big, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that fucking sucks, but it's at the
Yeah.
point where every time I listen to Beach Bunny, it's like, oh shit, it's like that Klaus vinyl.
Yeah, I hope it makes you upset. Feel my pain, bitch.
Okay.
Dude, I keep looking at the fucking Anthony Fantano tweet, and it just does not seem real.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember when he like roasted the fucking shit out of Callie Cousins?
No.
No, I don't.
So he used to do this segment called like
I don't
Rate Your.
remember it because
He used to do this segment called Rate Your Music.
Yeah.
And like where you could submit, and he'd like do a little
Yeah.
video and like rate it, and Callie Cousins was on there. And Callie, like, preface, like, I think Callie Cousins is like the sickest band ever.
Yeah.
What? No, Dad, I'm doing a podcast. No, stop saying that.
No, is that Eric Morris?
Go to
Eric
bed.
Morris, just say the
I'm
R.
doing something. Okay, my dad came in and started asking about Chris Chan.
Did your dad call Chris Chan the R slur?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, anyway, Fantano.
What's
Yeah,
that?
yeah, you-
Yeah, we're
Wait,
talking
no,
about
this is an
Fantano.
important question. It's an important question.
Okay.
Buddy, what is your take on Christian Weston Chandler?
I don't know who that is.
Chris Chan? Oh, Jesus Christ. We're gonna be, if you
I'm
bring up Chris Chan, we're gonna be here for a lot longer than I want to be.
Yeah, I've been awake for like over 25 hours.
Chan's just this, like, person. They exist. They exist.
There's
Nice.
a link karate to the documentaries.
Oh, God. There's a 46 episode podcast.
Jesus.
I mean, a
Christ.
documentary.
Podcast.
It's a documentary. And each episode's 40 minutes long, just chronicling the life of Chris Chan.
Yeah,
It's
that.
their whole life. Like,
Damn.
every aspect of her life has been
Mhm.
recorded.
Chris Chan was the first known person to make a Let's Play, like, in a video format.
Damn.
Damn.
It's really like, watching the documentary makes me really physically uncomfortable. But I feel compelled to finish it. I feel obligated.
That is...
But it's really not a pleasant. It's not a pleasant experience. So
Yeah. But also, I feel like I have to watch it. Yeah,
I'm
just
not
like-
sure.
They released a new kind of apple.
What are you talking about?
What the fuck?
What's in the chat?
I don't know why that was
New
so fucking
kind of
funny.
apple. What the hell? What are you talking?
Dude, they dropped a new apple. New apple just
Wake
dropped.
up, babe.
Holy shit, wake up, babe. New
Wake up,
apple
babe.
just
New apple
dropped.
just dropped.
The Cosmic Crisp. I might go drive to Kroger tomorrow to buy one. I want to see what it tastes like.
When you said that, I thought you meant like a phone.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
You
like I
just
mean a
like
straight up
new
apple. They straight up just
Cosmic Crisp.
they just released a new fucking apple. Hey y'all, I think I gotta get going pretty soon here.
Alright.
For sure. It's a school night.
Oh yeah, it is a school night. No, dude, I am so fucking tired. I know I've said this already, but I've been awake since 1 p.m.
Bitch,
yesterday.
shut up and go to sleep.
No, I've been
Damn.
awake for almost like 48 hours. Not really almost, but like...
Damn.
This has been your whole personality.
I know, I literally cannot fall
12
asleep.
hours. Go to sleep.
My sleep schedule's been fucked up too lately.
Yeah.
I like been having a lot of trouble sleeping.
Yeah, I've been
So I
awake for
get
almost
that.
2 fucking days.
I've slept some nights I've gone to bed at like 2, woken up at 6, sometimes it's 4, wake up at 3.
Yeah.
Sleep is weird, man.
True.
Sleep is kind of wild.
Word. But yeah, thanks for having me on, y'all.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, for
Thank
sure.
you.
Thanks for coming
Thank you
on.
for
This is
allotting
really-
us this much time to deal with our bullshit.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
really bizarre.
This was a
This
good
is
one.
definitely like the most unique podcast experience I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and that's in like a good way.
No.
I'm surprised. Normally, we've only had 2 returning guests.
Yeah.
Brody from Khaki, Brody, and
Yeah.
who else was it?
It was Andy, right?
Tyler.
Oh, yeah, Tyler.
Oh yeah, Tyler came twice. Yeah, no, people really usually don't appreciate us.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
I
just
think y'all
bullshitting.
chill.
We're not
I'll
good at
come
this.
back if y'all want me on.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Come up when I'm not like trying to be like hella quiet because my mom's in
Stealth mode.
Yeah.
stealth mode.
Word. But yeah, thanks for having me on, y'all.
Yeah.
It was good to talk to y'all.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Yeah, you too.